Hi Steve darling. Let's have gay sex right now on the subway. That would be so deck.
Hi Trey, it was something that was started over 15 years ago by creative types in Williamsburg and has spread into the mainstream. In a sense, the hipsters had won as they have successfully hipsterized modern life and modern attitude. Have a look around. Elements of hipster fashion and hipster sensibilities are everywhere.
Yes, I know Steve. Now, can we just have gay sex? I really want your little yellow rice stick in my mouth right now.
Both men and women sport similar androgynous hairstyles that include combinations of messy shag cuts and asymmetric side-swept bangs. They wear vintage and thrift stores.
Yes, I know Steve. I read your Craigslist posts 4,968 times this week alone. You keep repeating the same thing. Steve, I want to have gay sex with you. You are sexier than any girl I ever met.
Fired fashions, and they date interracially. You find a surge of jeans made to look old and worn, that is, distressed, even at stores such as Gap, American Eagle, Abercrombie & Fitch, and Hollister. Being marketed to the mainstream consumer. The modeling industry have been hipsterized as well. The traditional athletic all-American male ideal is now seen as a symbol of male oppression, sexism, and misogyny.
Shut up and blow me already, bitch!
According to a recent Nay Times article, muscular male models are being rejected in favor of skinny hipsterish ones. In a parallel manner, culturally vapid sorority-type girls with fake flat-iron blonde hair, and cadettes with overly tanned skin and Britney Spears tube tops, are seen as symbols of female insecurity, low self-esteem, and a lack of cultural intelligence and independent thinking.
Oh Steve, you are all those things. You are the ultimate in female insecurity. You have no intelligence or independent thinking and I love you for it. Can we have gay sex now, bitch?
What's especially amusing is that if you ever stand on the corner of Bedford and North 7th on a weekend, you'll also see some fratty used type guys in retro sneakers, stuffed into tight jeans, topped off with their Brooks Brothers blazers worn over an ironic t-shirt, humbly slinking around, trying to blend into the crowd of naturally thin art school boys with shaggy hair, all because they heard through the grapevine that Williamsburg is the new hip place to hang out. That's right. Even jocks are part-time hipsters on weekends, and they're just following in the footsteps of hipsters that have moved on before them.
Steve, sometimes I think you fantasize too much about frat boys and not enough about me. Steve, I am very fucking horny thinking about you and I want to fuck you right now in the subway car.
What does this really mean? Basically anyone who embraces a youthful and edgy urban style, who enjoys going to rock shows and DV-type bars is labeled a hipster these days. These people represent a significant fraction of the under 30 population in this city who enjoy keeping up with the latest in nightlife, music, art, and culture.
Steve, your dad runs a factory in Guangdong where prepubescent girls are chained to a production line 23 hours a day for 3 cents just so you can afford your fashion lifestyle. I find you incredibly sexy because of this. Now can you drop your pants so we can have gay sex?
Hipsterism is the new mainstream and basically anyone with a healthy and active social life is a hipster. It's irrelevant whether hipsters truly reinvented certain elements of culture and style, or if they're just cultural consumers and social leeches like others would retort. It's simply the new reality.
Yes, I know Steve. This is driving me crazy. Steve, I met a hipster cowboy in Fonda last night and he wears a cowboy hat, cowboy boots with short shorts and he waxes his legs every day. He has a sexy Burt Reynolds mustache. If you won't have sex with me now, I will elope with him instead.
Anti-hipster sentiment is really based on the resentment of people who have healthier and more fulfilling social lives. Judging from their comments, a lot of anti-hipster sentiment evidently comes from tough guy, non-intellectual homophobic macho types who feel that the more sensitive, intelligent, physically slimmer, and culturally aware hipster ideal threatens their insecure sense of masculinity.
He even says I am softer and sexier than any girl he ever met. I already sucked his dick in the men's room while his girlfriend Megan was waiting outside. He says that sex with her is so terrible he prefers another man anytime. Besides, us men know how to suck a mean dick. Steve, this is your last chance. If you won't pull down your pants now, I'm leaving you.
At some point in their lives they probably got mocked and ridiculed or even had beer poured all over their heads by some downtown girl with a tattoo aka hipster after trying to pull some lame move on them. If you think about it, in some ways the entire hipster revolution came about to mock and ridicule such people and their mentalities. It's not about meat and muscle anymore. Anti-hipster sentiment often comes from people who simply can't keep up with social change and are envious of those who can. Remember, you can always rate the amount of insecurity someone has by the amount they rant about hipsters.
That does it. Steve, I'm breaking off with you and going out with Cowboy Josh. You just keep repeating the same rant all day every day and your dick is tiny anyway. Goodbye forever, Steve.